Hello everyone, and welcome back to my second tier list video, the Boo Names from Luigi's Mansion 3. This will be the last episode of this entire series, so I hope you all enjoy it. I'm going to rank every Boo name, basically on, like, the area it was in, like, what it originally means. If I don't know it, then it's probably not going to rank pretty high if I can't guess what it was originally meant to be. Um, so just be mindful of that. If I'm an idiot, then that's just how it's going to work. And again, like the area it was in, if it makes sense for that. Um, I'm trying to think of anything else. How much I like it. I think that's pretty much it. I'll kind of explain the methods to my madness as time goes on. So, well, we'll just go ahead and go right into this. Okay, so the first one is from B2 Boilerworks. Combooster. I have no idea what this has to do with Boilerworks, and I kind of don't like it. I don't know what it has to do with like combustor maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. It could be like combustion of some sort because they're in the Boilerworks and the pipes and everything. I don't like it. I'm saying C. Okay, next one is B1, the basement. So boostment. That's pretty good. You know, high marks for that. Boostment, basement. I really like. I mean, boostment. I don't know. I just like saying boostment. I just think it's funny. I say A. All right. Gumbo is on the first floor, and I kind of don't like it because A, it doesn't really make much sense because sub A, it's from I think the first Luigi's Mansion game. It has nothing to do with the first floor really. I think it's like the mezzanine area or something. I don't remember, but it has nothing to do with the first floor really. I think Gumbo was a pun on gumbo, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really remember. It has something to do with the first floor. It's a reuse from the first game. I realize that probably like the first two floors are kind of hard to get a good name in, but I don't like it for a lot of reasons. So F. All right, Luigi, also one from also from a previous Luigi's Mansion game. Really good because it's Luigi's name though. Has nothing to do with the second floor. I'm struggling to put this high up. I really like the name, so maybe I'll just put it in average B because the name is still really good, but the fact that it has nothing to do with the second floor and um also is used in a previous game. It's like a mess. I want to see something real quick because I want to see what the next one has to do with anything. Oh, okay. Floor two was the mezzanine area. Floor one's the grand lobby. So again, still has nothing to do with it. Okay, next one's Kung Bu, and that's in the mall area. It has nothing to really do with anything again. I think it's also used in a previous Luigi's Mansion game. I have like a little trivia thing here. Let me see what it says. Okay, no, it's not. I could have sworn it was, but nothing to do with the area. It's a pretty good name. Kung Fu, Kung Bu. It's a pretty good name. Nothing to do with the area. Not reused, so I guess probably like same average. But less than Buigi. Buigi's still too good, but you know. All right, next one. Okay, so Boo. I'm gonna do these two actually together because I think they messed up somewhere in their game. Because so basically, you have Boogie, which is the theater great stage area, and you have Buition, which is in the dance hall area. Those two should have been switched. And it would have made so much more sense and they would have ranked so much higher if they were. But the game has them as Boogie is not in the dance hall, which it should be, and Buishin is not in the great stage, which it should be as well. Also, Boogie is used in a previous game. So it's in the wrong stage. It's used in a previous game. If it was in the dance hall, it would make so much more sense, but it's not. So the name isn't really all that great for the area. It's a reused name. I think just for those reasons, I had to put that one there and that one in C. Boogie, like it just has nothing going for it. Wrong area, previously used. Still a good name, but like the other two are just outweigh it so much. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm going off the guide. I don't remember which boos I caught in which areas, and I'm almost positive I did catch those two in those areas. If I'm wrong, you guys can correct me in the comments. But I'm going off what like the online guide says because I'm not gonna go rewatch those couple videos and when I found the boos. It wouldn't take long, but for the sake of this, they're in the wrong rooms and one's reused. That's kind of why Buishin is in 3 because a musician, it's pretty good. That's why it's up into C. Now, if they were in the correct rooms, Buishin would probably be like an A, and Boogie would probably be a C because it's in the right room, but it's reused. So they would basically just Buishin would go up higher, but Boogie would just go up one. So if I'm wrong, then that's the other rankings that would happen. Bulldog. This is in Rip Suites. Again, some of the floor suites are kind of hard to rank or hard to get like a boo name because they don't really do anything. So like the first, second, and fifth floors are like don't really have a theme to them necessarily. Also, Bulldog was used in another, I think in the Stark Moon, the second Luigi game on the 3DS though. It might have been used in the remake too. For that reason, doesn't make sense. Used from a previous game. It's not a bad name. I'll give it C. Give it low C. Boo at Arms. That's a pretty good one, and it's in the castle. It's in the castle stage, so correct stage. It's good. Makes sense in the area it's in. A Boo at Arms. He's the medieval theme. It's an all right name. I'll give it high B. I'm high B. I'm not thrilled about it, but it works. A botanist. I think it's off of botanist, if I remember correctly, and that has something to do with plants. I'm almost positive. So right room. It doesn't kind of like roll off the tongue. It's not like boostment. That just kind of rolls off the tongue. Botanist. I don't. I think it's same with boo at arms. Lower than it. Booducer. I like Booducer. Right room as well. Booducer's pretty good. I would say definite A. He's a Booducer. We got Boons, which is bones, because we're in the museum area. Boons. Not say it doesn't roll off tongue as well. Give it B. I don't know if I'm gonna have an S tier because these names are kind of eh. Oh, you know what? I'll just King Boo. King Boo is always an S tier. It's the King Boo. He's just always S tier for me. That's good enough for me. Anubu is actually kind of cool. It's off of Anubis, which is like the like ancient. I don't know the whole lore, but I understand it though. Anubu. I kind of like that. That actually might be an S tier. Anubu. It's high A for sure. Has a lot to do with the area, the room it's in. It's creative. Anubis, Anubu. I kind of like it. I kind of like S tier. I don't know. I kind of like Booducer as well now, more now as I look at it. Come on. There we go. I like Booducer more than Boostment. Okay, next one's Befuddler. I know like what it's getting at, and it kind of makes like you're befuddled because you're in a magician's room and nothing makes sense. So I kind of understand that. Do I like it more in A? Probably not. I like it more. Actually, Boo at Arms I think I like more than Boons. I'm gonna go there. If you're befuddled, you don't really know what's going on. And that's kind of the whole point of the room that it's in. Buccaneer. That's a pretty good one. I like Buccaneer. Buccaneer. It's in the ship area. Excuse me. That's a good name. I like that name. And then the last one, which is Booty Builder. It doesn't roll off the tongue. That area was just altogether bad in my eyes. I'm gonna go low B. There's just nothing great about that area. Booty Builder, it makes sense. All that. I'm not that impressed with it. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll do our little go over. So S tier, King Boo and Anubu. You know what? The more I look at Booducer, I just like it more. Booducer. You know what? I like Buduser. Buduser is top tier. Then King Boo, then Anubu. Anubu. A rank, Boostment. I like Boostment. Buccaneer. That's pretty good. I like that. I think, yeah, I like the ranking of those two. Boo at Arms, Boofudler, Boons, Bootanist, Luigi, Kung Boo. Kung Boo I'm kind of liking a little less. I'll even give Booty Builder more. Yeah, I think these three are definitely lowest. I like these three more. Yeah, I would say that's pretty average for most part. Combooster, I don't really get. I don't. I guess it might make sense for the room. I can kind of maybe see it, but Buishin again. If the guide I'm looking at is wrong, then and it is in the correct room, then A tier. Otherwise, from what I understand and what I think I remember from playing the game, it's a C tier because it's in the wrong room. Still a good name, but wrong room. Missed opportunity. Bulldog, nothing to do with the room. Yeah. So those three definitely. I'll even give Buishin a little bit higher. Those three, and then these two, Gumbo, nothing to do with the room. Not all that great. Reused. Lowest F tier. I'll give Boogie even a little bit because it should have been in a different room, assumedly. Otherwise, it would go to C. But yeah, I think that's true. But yeah, that's gonna do for that last ranking of the Boo names. So and that's gonna do it for the overall series as well. So that's gonna been Luigi's Mansion 3, the whole series and the tier list. So I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on my next series. Bye bye, everyone.